usually, with our garments, we'll drape it, we'll make a pattern, we'll test it, then we'll sew it and do a mock-up. And then if that fits, we will put it in production. This is like a new accessory that we're testing out. We've not really done this before. Hi, I'm Valerie Mayen, and I'm a fashion designer. My brand is called Yellow Cake. I started the company in 2008 on Etsy when it was just starting out, and we were gathering clients from all over the world. Kuwait, London, Singapore, Vietnam, New York, California, Ireland, and then Project Runway happened. Well, welcome to our studio. This is where I do most of my sewing. This is my pattern table. This is primarily the side that I work on. Usually the interns work on that side. Any crafting or any tomfoolery, any messes happen on that side. But this side is like the no work zone for anyone that's not me. I did my undergrad in illustration and graphic design, and I have my BFA in that. But I found what I really wanted to do, which I'd wanted to do it even before I went to art school. I wanted to be in fashion, but I had never sewn a stitch in my life. I didn't know anything about fashion design school. I was too intimidated by it. So I pursued it the best way I could. I took a couple classes at some small community college versions of design school, and I learned the basics. I learned how to make a skirt, a shirt, and a dress. Cutting is definitely a skill that's hard to come by. Like in most, they call them CMTs, like cut, make, and trim factories, or places where they make larger quantities of products. They have like a person that just does cutting, so being a cutter is like a very specific, skilled, difficult job to do. There's a ton of other fashion jobs that people could do that we're even start realizing that we have a need for, So social media is a huge aspect of fashion. I mean, it's a very visual industry. Good writers are hard to come by. People who are quick-witted and good with, clever captions and hashtags. People who have a good eye for photography, pricing and budgeting and wholesaling. You could be a sales rep, an events planner, for fashion events. You could be a production manager. There's so many things in fashion that you could do that aren't just about fashion design. I would kill for an assistant. If I had a fashion assistant that knew how to speak the language, how to write proper formal emails to professional constituents that I have, that would be killer for me right now. The best advice I can give anyone looking to get into the fashion industry is to be willing and ready to do anything and everything you can, or that's asked of you, within reason. Obviously don't compromise your values and your morals and your human integrity and dignity, but a lot of times when we get interns, hands down, all of them say they want to design, or they want to do social media, or they want to do marketing, and hello, take a number, everyone wants to do that. But what I need sometimes is an intern that wants to sweep the floors, or organize our pattern library, or run errands, and if I have a girl that doesn't complain, that does anything I ask of her, is reliable, dependable, honest, hardworking, then they're quickly going to work their way up, and I'm going to Mr. Miyagi them. If I can trust them with the small things, I can trust them with the big things. So it's really all about your attitude, because everyone and their mom wants to get into the fashion industry, and it's competitive, it's saturated, it's not easy. It's definitely not for people who just like clothes. And if you just like shopping, then you should probably marry rich, because this isn't for you.